Herald. Wis
apa sih lagi main wis
seneng ya.
They managed to at least even it out 3 to
Kurang
3.
mati ya.
They still hold that 2k net worth lead, so Vici, even though they're the ones kind of getting counter-initiated on, it just doesn't seem to matter. They're very good at still finding the pickoffs and just evening out the team fights almost every single time.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good for Gambit despite it being an even trade, because they win this fight without Black Hole. They draw it even without that big team fight spell, so they're going to have that tool up for the next engagement. And that will line up with Supernova being up though, so they've got to watch the team fight potential of VG as well. Gonna be really cautious going into the next fight. Roche is going to be up in half a minute. That's going to be a big objective for both sides to camp out, and both sides have a lot of potency in such a tight spot. They need to get their vision game on here. Not many wards watching that pit from either side. That could be detrimental for whoever goes in first.
Have DY's courier on that Roshan pit, trying to scout it out. Roshan 2 seconds away. DY be consistent with his courier, and we'll see it first. Gambit seem to be very well aware that it might be up as well. They're trying to start a team fight. Dream Coil out, they caught the big one. That's Ori, but he uses up through the Dream Coil. Still the silence is there as well. He tries to commit his own. The Egg down DY, it's not going to be fast enough. They've lost Ori. That's a big one. Warren strike in from Old 11. They'll get immersion. X out, Dream. Still in that Sakuchi. He's going to be able to run away. And now Poyo feeling confident to keep fighting up against Dream. Timelapse going to be committed. PYW having no more lockdown through the Lincolns. They almost burst down the first line, but not quite yet. Dream, he's going to move right back in, but the Burrow Strike from Old 11. Going to protect the reincarnation line. Now the Hex out from PYW into the epicenter. That's going to be a lot of damage, but the phase shift going to allow no one to get out. Instead, however, they found Dream. The Weaver going to die for the first time this game. No one. Still trying to find his exit. Does jaunt away. Old 11. Can't get the Burrow Strike off in time. Onto Seneko. But they have a real chance to play around now. I think they can go right for it. No one. Does at least take down PYW. They'll go for more now. They've got the Sand King under their control with that Dream Coil just holding him down. Sunray is there for DY, but you haven't got the egg follow-up. Still on 11, not tying yet. Surviving, but not for long. Here comes Poyo, however. He has a DD rune up, so you don't really want to mess with him. But it won't matter, because you've made it so Vici Gaming cannot Roche.
Yeah, and that's going to stall out the next Roche timing. Should buy enough time for Gambit to get Dream back up to contest, so you will have that opening available, and the Roche is going to stand by for a little bit longer. VG though are starting to grow really big. Abyssal's already up in Poyoyo. The disarms coming in as well with Heaven's Halberd, so you have a way of just ensuring Weaver has a very awkward time in the middle. And again, they're just looking a lot stronger here. They're trying to make jumps in. Unfortunately, Poyoyo did try to Abyssal through the Lincolns. It doesn't quite work out that way. But they have that disarm, so Poyoyo can stop the Weaver from being a massive issue. And that entire chase in the jungle was really over the fact that they couldn't kill Poyoyo in one go. And that is going to be a big worry. As long as Poyoyo lives through long enough for his first life, you know he's going to live through his second life fairly well as well. And that could mean that his reincarnation just constantly goes off cooldown if Gambit just don't find the answers in terms of damage. They need a lot more coming out from Dream. He is rushing the Bloodthorn, but it does feel like it's a ways off before he can really hammer in even more damage.
Both teams keeping tabs on the Roshan. Poyo trying to get the courier. Seneko be able to get it. Trying to get every little advantage they can get for this Roshan attempt. No one. Going back for an Octarine core on the puck. Help out quite a lot. Even a Lincoln Steer being built up now in Afterlife just to make sure they can't cancel that Black Hole with a Yules or a Burrow Strike or even the Hex Shackles. They don't have it yet, however. Try and move into the high ground of this Dive jungle, but they are spotted. Poyo, he knows. Then Dream, he's going to start the Roshan. He'll get DY's courier. He also gets Old Eleven's courier. PG, they have to fight, but how are they going to get in? Well, Dream Coil going to be there from no one to lock them down. DY forced to egg up, and it's not going to matter. Dream gets it down immediately. Still immersion, very low, has to back off. Now the Black Hole just onto one. Poyo is being locked down. Now Old 11 as well, coming down from the Yule Scepter. But Poyo, he's going to survive through all of it. He's just going to keep fighting. This Wraith King just seems unkillable right now. They're throwing everything at Poyo, and he's just not dying. Not even once.
They don't have enough damage. Like this build-up. Again, going for the Orchid, going for the Bloodthorn X is just a bit too slow. And that will allow the Roche to open up for VG. They still have Epicenter to play if they want to buy back an old 11. Gambit will have to do something to stop this.
Buyback's being committed. They are committing all the way, but the stun does connect onto the Weaver Dream. He's forced to time-lapse out. They really want to try and pick off Ori. They won't have the chance yet as Poyo is right back in. Meanwhile to the north, PYW being chased down, but he gets the Hex off. They caught Dream. That's the big one. The Weaver can't afford to die right now. Dream, he's barely going to get away with his life intact. Immersion meanwhile jumping in onto PYW, making sure that pesky Shaman dies. But now he's been grabbed up by Ori and will die for his trouble. And Roshan is still up for grabs for either team.
And that's pretty big for Gambit. They get the dive back in PYW, so it's going to be uncomfy. Now, just you're going to be a man down for the next minute 20, and they're going to go for it.
Gonna try into Ori, silences out. Dream gonna be a little bit cautious. Poyo, he gets a bash. Dream, he's not giving up yet though. With the silence out, still moving onto Ori, but he jumps the other way, right back into the team fight, trying to juke and jive, but he's out of steps, and he's gonna die. Still on 11 now, coming in with a two-man Burrow Strike, trying to buy a bit more time for Poyo to get in range of Dream. But Dream, he takes a gem, he makes a run. That'll be it. They're happy with the fact that Ori committed the buyback. Ori, however, is not satisfied and wants a bit more. He's not going to be able to get it though.
And Gambit are doing the right thing. They're ignoring Poyo for the most part. They just focus on every other softer target. And Wraith King, Radiance Burn's annoying, but if he's not hitting you, it doesn't really matter. So they do manage to at least this durability of Poyo by just making him creep. He's just walking. They do have all their spells back up if they want to force play out. They have Epicenter ready. They've got Supernova. Can... back up. It is off cooldown, and this Enigma with the Lincolns and BKB up is uncontrollable. If he finds a good angle, especially in the pit area, that could be disastrous for the side of VG. So they have to be pump up. We've seen Afterlife nail a couple of heroes in that big ult usage.
What the fuck? Oh no, boy, must be.
Right, go get. Ready to go.
Orang ke rumah aku dah.
HB, maybe 1/3 of his health gone.
Sini dia mana lah?
They are well, Seneko giving the go ahead, and we'll get back into it. Vici Gaming, it really does feel like Poyo just needs this BKB before they try for that Roshan again. Gambit, they may not give him that chance. Black Hole, they move in. Scan out, did catch Old 11. Of course, the Skeletons as well, scouting out for the team. Being in. One shows himself. Immersion going to just charge in. A two-man Dream Coil was there. They've locked down Alt 11. Black Hole is going to be...